There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. Bench. Hauls it in for the out. Thomas was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. And next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. That one at triple digits.
No question did he earn that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
1 out, base is empty. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Jordan Beck stands in now and watches strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. And now it's going to be the man Thomas. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Ivan Garcia. Thomas back to work. A little bit low.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 4. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 100.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner on the go again. And down on strikes. Inning over. And new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Ray Guzman. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Dominic Middleton. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Grissom, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Martin Nash. The Yankees have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. Jackson Chourio will hit next. That one at triple digits. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right through there, got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike, and that's strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. So let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally. Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a big swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
On the ground, right side. Kurtz steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Ray Guzman. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Dominic Middleton up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul straight back. Middleton, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Foul ball there. The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the
on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. At the plate, Vaughn Grissom.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one at triple digits.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. Base is empty, 1 away. Now up as the Yankees DH, the man Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His 6th of the series, and they add a run. It's 7-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Thomas back to work. And there's the strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Chourio. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
There's a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Bad. In the box again. Takes a strike. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one outside. 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The perfection. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a ball popped in the air. McClain makes the grab. And that is that. And up next for New York, the man Thomas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, there's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Ray Guzman. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And that one fouled off.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Right through there, got him. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Dominic Middleton up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one in the air center field. Jones. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to...
Got him! And that's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth.
the man Thomas, with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it? One down. And next is the designated hitter, the man Thomas. That's ripped. Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Carson Benj. That pitch gets the corner. Now 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So they're all loaded up. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Ow! And man at first, 1 away. Smash to the left side. On to second. They get 1. What a double play that was. First and second here. No outs. The Yanks off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
So now the DH spot, the man Thomas. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, the man Thomas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj. Got him swinging. And now a man into scoring position. Adrian Quezada digs in now. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Adam Kloffenstein getting loose out there. Man at second. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
3 balls.
Out at third. And that ends the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. McNally, the next to hit. Figueroa is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first.
The man, Thomas. Fresh off. And stepping in for the Yankees, the man, Thomas. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Home run number 45 on the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Theo Gillen. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there, and that ball is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
In the air, right field. Bench makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jorge Vasquez. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it hits off the monster. And that's a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Robert McKee. There's a swing and a drive. That's back, and forget it.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Gets it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. So stepping in for Boston, Tom Rocker. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Rocker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Jones. He's got it. 2 away now. And the batter now, Dale McNally. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. But they draw within 1. Back here at Fenway, stepping in the long ball threat, the man Thomas. Shepard back to work. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. McNally going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Theo Gillen. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. On the move, heading back. Off the base of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and then time it. Relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an...
That one to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores. One down. Jim Lopez up next for the Red Sox. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yokoyama makes the grab, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Tom Rocker. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Theo Gillen up next for the Red Sox. Hit in the air, right field. Bench hauls it in, 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. Got him. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little.
Snap throw to third. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Jorge Vasquez. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Jim Lopez. Runner on the go. Strike in there. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag.
That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the left fielder, Robert McKee. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. And stepping in for Boston, Noelvi Marte. Line to left. Brings it in, and that is that. So it's and we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the sixth. So stepping in for Boston, Tom Rocker. Fastball right back to the mound. One up, one down.
One pitch, one out.
One down. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Agustin Ramirez. One out, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Dale McNally. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Tidy work. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Thomas will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next for the Red Sox, Jorge Vasquez. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Left field, way back there. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. Headed for the plate. 1 run in. Here comes another. He is safe. And now just a 2-run deficit. Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte. The tying run at the plate. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in for Boston, Tom Rocker. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Dale McNally. Right through there, got him. And now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. J.J. Weatherholt up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. Bunting for a hit. On to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. And next for New York, the man Thomas. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Throw cut off to second, and he's out.
Let's do this.
Bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Vasquez. Lifted in the air down the left side. Yokoyama sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lopez digs in now. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Robert McKee up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the
hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish. Thomas really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a